Hello out there in Streamland. Welcome once again to Handelabra Live. Let me know if you are having any trouble with the stream. I am streaming live from Santiago, Chile. I'm going to try to have my camera. If it's too slow, we will get rid of that. I will do this and make myself fit on the screen. I'll do that. Or if you want, I could go over here and be a little bit bigger. I'll go over here. Sometimes the video makes it go slow on my computer, so we will see how it goes. I'm not doing Skype or anything, it's just me tonight. So we'll see. Hopefully we can have a good time. I'll turn my mic down a little bit. I see it's popping. Let me know how the audio balance is, and if the music's too loud, or if I am too loud or anything like that. Takewalker says it seems to have stabilized, so excellent. Yeah, this is a super tease on the screen right now. This is the new game screen for Oblivion, which we are not playing tonight, but we will get there. Don't you worry. I have my chat on the iPad to have one less thing for my computer to do, so hopefully I'll be able to keep an eye on that reasonably, and I'll try to keep an eye on myself and make sure I'm not popping out of the window too much. Yeah, that's a lot of environments. There are 5 environments in Oblivion, so that is a lot of new environments, as well as 5 brand new heroes. So there's a lot of new stuff to watch out for in this game. Yeah. So Takewalker says there's a spot to choose your shield and your scions. That's right. This right now is a developer screen, so don't take it as final, but I'll pop it up here. So you can choose what shield and what scion you want, if you want, but by default it's randomized. And yeah, sometimes you click things in the background for some reason. It is still under development. But yeah, we're not going to play Oblivion mode today. We are working on it in multiplayer right now though, so let's go with a classic game first, I think, and I'm going to be previewing one of the heroes. Spoiler alerts. That's true. There was a unredacted spoiler alert scion on that screen. Yeah, if you check out the Kickstarter, you can see the schedule of our previews. We're going to be previewing on every one of our Handelabra games streams from Handelabra Live. We'll have Dolphins Dive, On Deck, Tales from the Archive are all going to be doing content previews, and so watch out for that. Check the Kickstarter post on the Season 2 Kickstarter for all the details. And so Lifeline is who I'm going to be showing off tonight. With Lifeline, we've got a villain turned hero, as they all are, and they're not going to be FPO tonight. These are the real deal new artworks from Adam. Brian the Wolf Hunt, Luminary will arrive when Luminary deigns it necessary and proper for him to arrive. That's how he rolls. Yeah, we have some requests for Deadline versus Lifeline. That seems appropriate. So Lifeline was on the stream in a sneak preview with the crazy Om Nom Nami Cannon stream that took like 10 hours. But today is not going to be a 10-hour stream. It's going to be a regular amount of stream. And I'm going to get some Pisco for it. So I'm going to go with Lifeline against Deadline, and I'm just going to fill out the team. Not Champion Studios. We'll go with random. And it's not going to be Nexus of the Void. Let's see if we find another random. Rook City. There we go. I generally play random. I don't worry about trying to build a team to fight a villain or anything like that. As you get more experience with the game, you can find that every team can work well together. You don't need to rely on a set group of heroes. So if you want to learn more about Sentinels, I highly recommend just press random and go fight, and you'll learn more than you would otherwise. Yeah, just John tonight. So here we go. Rook City, Deadline, and Lifeline. And let me know in the chat if you see any issues with the stream, but so far we seem to be doing okay. We don't go on Rook City very often. It's too difficult. So we have, of course, special dialogue between Lifeline and himself. Now even Yansa attempts to stop me using deceit. I will not be so easily swayed. This is for the greater good. The greater good, yes. I cannot undo my actions. Instead, I fight to atone for them. And he's smoldering with rage. And his arm's actually on fire, so that's something. He's so emo. Belle Sorcière. A dude was lecturing. That's unfortunate. I would hazard a guess that you are much better at Sentinels than that person. Alright, I forgot to click on heroes, but we'll get to a point here. We'll look at what everyone has. And maybe next game we'll have Twitch plays Lifeline, if you're ready for that. You can talk amongst yourselves and see if you're ready for that. We'll go through what Lifeline has here first. Alright, sorry. Twitch plays Deadline. Twitch plays Lifeline, not Deadline. I'm going to mix them up all game, don't you worry. And yeah, Deadline opens it up with a blast from the Enclave to the face of himself. It's like looking in a mirror. Trying to see if there's any real differences between their looks. I mean, their costume's different, but he didn't like get any cool scars or anything like that, I don't think. Cool, so let's see what Lifeline has. So Lifeline's power is Extract Power, to draw a card, and one player may draw a card. Notice that that's not, it doesn't say one other player or anything like that, so it can, Lifeline can draw another card for himself, or you can share the wealth. His face is awfully square. Yeah, his face, he's a little more 3D looking. I think the shading is a little better on the new artwork versus the previous stuff. We have Enclave's tech, where Erdid is giving him a cool axe, and the axe will show up in a separate card. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until an equipment card is revealed, put into play, discard the other revealed cards, shuffle your trash into your deck. That's good for getting his equipment. You can see in this picture he's actually doesn't have anything. He's just wearing a cloth shirt. Repair Leyline. Each hero target regains 1 hit point. Each player may draw a card, play the top card of the environment deck, and one hero other than Lifeline may use a power. This is a really good card. Terminix Casing. Reduce damage dealt to Lifeline by 1. At the end of your turn, Lifeline either regains 1 HP or deals one target 1 lightning damage. And an Unnatural Upheaval. Destroy up to 3 ongoing cards. Lifeline deals 1 target X infernal damage, where X is the number of cards destroyed this turn plus 1. This seems like a card that's meant for fighting Deadline, because that seems pretty good. And also on the team we have Extreme Argent Adept with Inspiring Supertonic, Instrumental Conjuration, Polyphoric Flare, and Sarabande of Destruction. Bunker, GI Bunker, has an Auxiliary Power Source, External Combustion, and Heavy Plating. And finally, Guise has the best card ever, Retcon, Say Cheese, and Super Ultra Kawaii. I guess Guise was featured in the last Lifeline preview as well. Well, I think it makes sense here to get rid of those ongoing cards, and I can get rid of them all, excuse me, in one go. And you'll notice there's no Nemesis icon showing up here because Lifeline's Nemesis icon is Oblivion. So 4 damage. Let's straight up hit Deadline with that. I pretty much don't usually bother worrying about the Enclave. It's just 3 damage once a round. So if there's some splash damage, I'll hit it, but I'm not going to target it specifically. Takewalker, stop hitting yourself. Earlier when I was testing Oblivion, I wanted to get the Ra and the Ennead mission, and what's it called? I'm sure the chat will give me the name in a second here. So I had to destroy a certain number of targets. In order to do that, I had to use the card that has Stuntman hit 3 targets and then one of them hits him back. I had to hit himself with that so that he would take enough damage for moving target to destroy itself, so that would count for one of the cards. So sometimes hitting yourself is necessary and helpful. Alright, someone to draw a card. Let's just see if anyone needs a card. Argent Adept's got some good stuff. Bunker has okay stuff. Yeah, let's get Bunker get a card. Maybe let's get some more options. Foam Grenade. And a Leyline Shift. We'll pull that up in a second here. This is actually interesting connection with Argent Adept here, because he's repairing Shu's Bell. So here, Lifeline deals himself 1 infernal damage, common theme. Discard the top card of each deck and put the top card of 1 trash into play. He fixes the bell with a nice, pretty ribbon, as it turns out. Yeah, the magic of the Ennead is the reward, which is really good for taking out a huge mess of Aeon Man. Demand of the Gods, that's right. So yeah, for the Demand of the Gods, the only way I could get it was by having Stuntman hit himself with one of the damages, so that it would reach the 5 damage threshold for moving target. Alright, so Argent Adept's power is his extreme one, so he doesn't actually have a way to play Song straight off the bat. But I think I will start getting... Well, Sarabond is usually pretty useful against Deadline here. Yeah, I'll play that one now, and then I'll have lots of options for playing a melody. And yeah, Lifeline is no longer FPO. Lifeline is the real artwork that Adam has made for us. So, Rebel Yell, I think I would rather have the play a card and use a power. So let's see who I want to do that. Would be pretty good for Lifeline, and real good for Guise. Yeah, let's hit Guise. Because it is actually a little bit like setting off the Om Nom Nami cannon, because we have a lot of the same characters, but I just press random. You know how it goes. Yeah, so we can play Best Card Ever and heal that hit point back straight away. Woo! Do all the other streamers throw their hands in the air and yell woo? I don't watch every episode, so I hope they do. It's important. Yeah, so I don't want to play Where Did I Leave That right now, because Best Card Ever is still in the play stack, so it's not in the trash yet. So I'm going to... I think I'll just use the Say Cheese for the 1 damage. That's fine. Hey, thanks Mojo VGB, subscribing for 19 months in a row. That's pretty rad. And Guise gets to play a card or draw a card. Yeah, let's play that Where Did I Leave That? And look, I can draw the 2 cards I just played. Well, not really. Ooh, Selling Under I can do that too, but Best Card Ever is better than this. Best card ever, come back to me. And there's Guise's mini turn inside of Argent Adept's turn. The stream is a bit choppy. I can try turning off my video and see if that helps. I think I have to like delete it. Let me know if that improves. It's still going to be choppy because my computer cannot handle playing Sentinels at full speed while streaming. But at least there isn't like audio chat going and stuff. There's like nothing going except Sentinels and OBS. Improved a little bit. Good. You'll just have to do without my smiling mug. And then I'll put my little gamer tag thingy in the corner instead. Whoop. Yeah. That'll do. And the audio's fine. Good. Okay. Well, I think still it's going to be heavy plating here. That's fine. And we'll externally combust next turn, perhaps. Deadline doesn't really do damage reduction, but I have nothing else to use for power. Until I find the Omni Cannon and we do a 9-hour stream. Alright. That's best card ever again. There's some good options here. Irreducible damage. Woo! I did raise my hands. You can't see me anymore, but it happened. I promise. B2TV. Back to the video future. I think I'm just going to draw a card here. There's nothing that I particularly want to play. Beaten down on Deadline. As Deadline's equipment, like his outfit here, is reminiscent of Oblivion, even, you know, well before Oblivion was a thing. And we have Rook City making its appearance with twisting back alleys. Play the top card of the villain deck and the top card environment deck. No thanks, we can destroy this another way. Takewalker. Oh, the irreducible damage is worth it. Is it? When does he get damage reduction? He gets like damage prevention. But that doesn't count. That isn't affected. Oh, that's true. That environment card. There you go. You're right. So we're cutting through it. And he blew it up anyways. Because he flipped over and freaked out. And he destroys his ongoings. That's what happens when he plays a bunch of his catastrophes all at one go. Here's his irreducible damage. You maniac, you blew it up. And he's still going after Lifeline, who is not looking pleased about that. Alright, I think we picked up another card. Orphic Repository. At the end of your turn, either put the top card of your trash under this card, or move all cards under this card to your hand. This was the one that they were using for the Omni Cannon by having Guise borrow it and bring Deadline's cards into his hand. Yeah, Tony Torres is gone, but also Scum and Villainy is gone, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, we could go with a repair lane line. Everyone get a hit point, draw more cards, use another power. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. Everyone gets a hit point. Everyone draws a card. More ley line shifts for Lifeline. And Twisting Back Alleys returns. Well, there you go. We're still good for Irreducible. So, who wants to use a power? Guise has some good options here. I could just get rid of Twisting Back Alleys, because it is blocking some damage to other things. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, let's let Guise do it. I've got these red cons burning a hole in my pocket. And I'll just draw. And Lifeline's gonna draw a card. Now let's give another card to Bunker. Bunker likes to have extra cards. Playing Guise is a race to see how quickly you can get 20 cards in his hand. Well, I suppose that's one way you can play Guise. There's lots of different ways you can play Guise. There's more than one way to do it. Alright, so I don't need my melody right now. So maybe I will start getting other things together, like inventive preparation. And see if we pick up anything else useful power-wise. We did pick up Discharge Life Force, but we don't have any environment cards around right now. Yeah, I might just go back to Guise with this. Guise has always happy to use his base power, which is really nice. John's face is gone, sacrificed to the void. That's true. Yeah, let's just go with say cheese. Animations are a little peppier without my computer also doing video, so. We didn't pick up another power that we want to use for Bunker yet. Are there any more of those Twisting Back Alleys? There are, potentially. Yeah, let's just go with a Combustion for 1 damage. Traded for 3 to 2 targets, that's pretty good. And let's keep that Irreducible just in case. Satan's Toe Fungus asks, question, if Argent uses base power on Guise, can Guise then use I can do that too to use Argent Adept's power? Indeed he can. Let's see now. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything I super need to play here. I could give a Rebel Yell over to Lifeline, maybe. Maybe I'll do that. You get to hear it. You ready?
Midnight bats at the edge of time.
Oh, I hit Deadline instead of Lifeline. It's not my fault, they look similar. We'll just roll with it. Alright, Rook City, what you got? There's no spoilers in this stream because you're just seeing what I'm seeing. Takewalker, it turns out the last Prosetor looks alike to himself. Since he's an Endling and there's only one. Who is getting the damage? Let's give it to Guise. Hank Roy has discovered some funny clips from Guise. Yep, there are all sorts of crazy little Easter eggs in the game from Guise. Sonvar has cataloged a bunch of them, I believe. You should also try some things like using Undo or check the help. All sorts of different things. He's got some special effects that happen during the game too. If you happen to do a certain number of things. And now we have tons of catastrophes. Well, that's fine. He hasn't flipped over. And we can probably clear out enough of them. So this is one of my favorite cards here. Calculated Action. Lifeline deals himself 1 infernal damage. Either play 2 cards or draw 3 cards. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Deadhead versus Lifehead. Has he played Untitled Chapter every single turn? He didn't the first turn. But he has played it a few times. Yeah, let's play 2 cards. I'm going to start with the Terminarch's Casing. And I think I'm going to go with Leyline Shift to deal 1 damage, but that's going to go to 0. Discard the top card of each deck, and put the top card of 1 trash into play. That one's fun. Don't really need to see the cards getting discarded because it's going to be the top of each trash generally. And so these are the options. Interesting. Harrow. Heal himself and up to 3 other targets, 3 infernal damage each. As you can see, self-damage is a recurring theme. Yeah, Vernal Sonata is not a bad idea. Does Bunker have anything in his trash that he wants to get? Nope. Just decommissioned hardware in his trash. Yeah, I'm thinking if there's anything I want from, yeah, I don't think so. Not right now. So yeah, Vernal Sonata, I think it is. And we can put a card on top if we want. Get that Repair Leyline back, I really enjoy that. Bunker can skip. Let's get a Best Card Ever back on top. And yeah, let's draw cards. Bunker still doesn't have damaging power. Oh, he does have Flat Cannon now. Okay, good. Then I'll Guys draw a card. Get that Best Card Ever that we just put on top. And here with the Terminus Casing, we get the option to either regain a hit point or deal damage. I'm going to deal damage. Alright, looks like Argent Adept is getting ready to start going. I'm going to grab an instrument to start doing melody stuff and blow up those catastrophes while we can. My favorite rhythm, someone can play a card. Yeah, that's going to be Guise, because Guise can play best card ever. Guise the Barbarian, pretty nice. Woo! And let's go ahead and retcon one of those while we're at it. Super Zone, some damage, Unleash Hurricane, slows us down, Severed Ley Line, it's not a big deal, so take out those Super Zones. And we want to play a card or draw a card. Maybe we can draw into another retcon, so let's draw. I'm selling out. And then finally, we can destroy an ongoing or environment card. All right, time for Flak Cannon. All right, here we have Guise with Raptorbot. So I want to go with Selling Out or Super Ultra or Latent Reference. So many options. I think it's going to be Super. I like the Super Ultra and Guise the Barbarian combo because you can often do lots of really good stuff with it. So, and we have lots of cards in our hand. So I'm going to play Guise the Barbarian. And do some punching. Interesting, let me see that. Yeah, let's play. Look what I found. Deadline will be able to help Guise get more cards. Another Falling Statuary. That is once again going to hit Guise in the face. He has a habit of having things fall on him from tall buildings. It's just one of his things. And so now we only have 2 catastrophes, so he might play one. We'll see what happens. 2 players must put a card from hand on top of their deck. Probably Argent Adept has stuff he's not too concerned about right now. And Bunker. And yeah, neither of these are going to take damage, so. And we have to shuffle our trashes into our decks. So it goes. And he did not play a catastrophe, so he plays the top card instead. It's like we slowed him down just enough. Alright, what are we going to do? Potentially repair Leyline. Gives a card draw for Guise, which is going to be really valuable. Also, Leyline Shift could be really good. Yeah, let's go with repair Leyline. Because we can let Guise use a power to draw another card. Oh, and the Pandemonium Hex is going to go off, but so it goes. Or the Pandemonium Key, that is. That's a card that Deadline has, that the first time an environment target enters play each turn, play the top card of the middle deck, and one of the few targets of Rook City entered play from that. So that was a danger. Yeah, I'm thinking... Let's let Guise use a power straight up. Because I want to draw another card. Potentially get more options for the end of turn. And shoot Deadline. Punch Deadline, I suppose. Thinking of potentially going with Blatant Reference as well. If I don't draw other one-shots that I want. Oh, there's a one-shot I want. So yeah, let's deal damage. We're just going to focus on Deadline here, not worry too much about the other things. And yeah, let's play. Look what I found. See you later, Missing Number the Great. So, what do we want to do here? We still want to destroy ongoings. I would like to destroy more ongoings, but I don't think we necessarily can easily do that this turn. So I'll try to get ready to do more of that in future. Let's go with the drum again. We can let Guise play a card, which will let him use his power. Satan's Toe Fungus, workshopping silly guys things is a great use of time, so... yeah, let's draw a card. I might get to play at the end of the turn. Another copy of Super Ultra? Sure. And a punch Deadline. And let's destroy one of these things. There are many. Definitely playing more environment cards is bad, so get rid of that one. In this environment, it is generally a bad thing. Hey, Silver Shadow, that's something I wanted. Alright, Guise can play a card. The only thing is, there isn't a card I really want to play here. So, I'm going to play Blatant Reference and discard for damage instead. Or in addition to. Alright, now is probably a good time for another external combustion. Lots of targets out there. And we'll continue whittling down Deadline, who's now getting into range of the environment potentially hitting him. Alright, yeah, once again, I'm not too concerned about these cards. So, I'm just gonna skip playing and discard something. And Guise's fun time now expires. That's alright though. He had a good run. Racketeer is going to deal some damage, so I'm going to put out Total Beefcake so that can head over to a villain target instead. And unfortunately I didn't end up finding more ongoing destruction, so Deadline is going to blow those things up. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And there is the last environment target, so Deadline plays another card. Oh well. And yeah, let's go after Guise, which will redirect to the Enclave. Bunker has damage reduction. Satan's Toe Fungus, yes, Guise definitely increases the amount of testing and bug fixes. Because he interacts with things in crazy ways. Let's see, Dr. Tremata is helping us out. I think a Toxic Sludge. It doesn't really matter what's on top here because Deadline is going to reshuffle it and everything. I think. Does he reshuffle? Yeah, the environment trash is shuffled into the deck, so the order isn't going to matter there. And yeah, may as well hit Tremata because she's going to get destroyed anyways. So we still have to do this part. Bunker probably has a card he doesn't care too much about. And Guise has some cards he doesn't care too much about. And Bunker will take no damage. Neither will Lifeline. And we reshuffle. Yeah, so Completionist Guise is pretty similar to what happens in the Celestial Tribunal, so we've already done a lot of the work for that, but there's still some more weird stuff that it can do, so especially when you consider that Guise can copy the Harpies cards. So there's no end to the excitement with Guise. And here we're getting some damage. Irreducible. Take that, Atomic Enclave. Might even destroy it by the end of the game. That would be unusual for me. Oh, we have more. It's going to be a big blast here. Satan's Toe Fungus, I believe if Guise tries to flip the tokens, he flips the Harpies tokens. Mind Wanderer B, Guise copying Harpy isn't that big a problem. Thanks for telling us that our job is easy. It's not. Guise can copy applied numerology, and then Guise has to worry about adjusting numbers on every hero's power, not just the Harpies' powers. Alright, that was rough. But we have Deadline down to 21. We have 7 cards left in the environment. We should be okay. Let's see what we can do. We picked up a couple new cards. We have Vitality Battery. Whenever non-hero target's destroyed during your turn, either draw a card or Lifeline regains 2 hit points. This is really great against Skinwalker Gloomweaver. You can go way easily back to full health, blowing up a bunch of zombies. And has a power to do a bunch of damage, which is potentially handy. I thought I had a copy of Harrow, but I guess I lost it. Or maybe I played it. I think it ended up somewhere. I want to deal damage, so I think it's going to be either Vitality Battery. Yeah, it's going to be Vitality Battery to blast Deadline. Mindwanderer B says, it only applies to Ongoings and Harpies Guise's play area, so copying other people's powers doesn't do much with it. Yes, and we're talking about completionist Guise. And where is that power when Guise uses it? It's in Guise's play area. Oh, I don't have my Vitality Battery anymore, so I'm not going to worry about the Enclave. Hey, Silver Shadow. Let's play more cards. What do we want? Who wants to play a card? I guess Guise can play best card ever and potentially do something cool with that. Unleash Energy is great too. Heal himself and each non-hero target for energy damage, then he can either draw or play a card, so you can chain a bunch of those. Let's go with Guise first. Maybe we'll play the other one after. Hey, it's another best card ever. Perfect. Woo! Best card ever. No worries, Mindwanderer B. We are the ones who have to worry about considering everything. And we do. Woo! Like saying woo. Alright, do I want to play another card or skip? Let's skip for now. And I would like to play a card. Doesn't super matter what I play here because we're going to use the drum and let Deadline play a card. Lifeline, that is. And we'll go with Unleash Energy. And let's play another card. Let's go with Leyline Shift. That might end up with something exciting. Calculated Action is fun, but I don't actually have that many other cards I want to play. External Combustion will do more. And that will be the game, because Bunker has 6 damage on his turn. Maybe. Oh, maybe he doesn't. We'll see. I was thinking, in my head, I'd already played turret mode. And I have to destroy an ongoing or environment card. So this is not optional. I guess I'll just go for total beefcake. Yeah, it's gonna be Guise with the win here, I think, because Bunker is 1 damage short. Guise always loves to steal the show. And how is he going to do it? With his base power, I guess. Well, that was a pretty chippy effort from Deadline.
Oh, man, the look on your face!
All right. That is Lifeline versus Deadline. Lifeline comes out on top this time. All right, so chat, what do you think? Are you up for Twitch Plays Lifeline? Let's see what the response is. And I will think about who we want to play. I was thinking of playing Apostate. There was a thread in the forums about Apostate, and I was like, yeah, I haven't played Apostate for a while. Lifeline on the chat line. Let's do it. All right. So I'm going to put Lifeline last, so you'll have more time to think about your plan. And I will come up with some game. Apostate in... Let's go with the Enclave of Endlings. That's thematic for Lifeline. And let's pick a couple more heroes, maybe 3 more heroes. Let's do a 4-hero game. Any suggestions? Any teammates you would like to have Twitch? Throw them out there. Go with the Sentinels. And maybe a Void Guard. Idealist. And Dr. Medico. Sounds good. And let's go with Super Sentai Idealist. Cool. That looks good. Let's see if we want advanced or challenge. Let's go regular. I think we got enough going on with Twitch plays. So let's do it as is. Apostate, the Sentinels, Super Sentai Idealist, Void Guard, Dr. Medico, Lifeline in the Enclave of the Endlings. Extra powers and healing for Lifeline. That's right.
The Enclave of the Endlings.
I believe you, Apostate. No, wait! We stand as one, we fight together and oppose your evil ways. Hey, look, we've got some Sentinels with the Sentinels. Seeing double here. Alright, so I'm going to show Lifeline first so you can see what you've got. Remember, your power is to draw a card, and one player might draw a card, so you'll have to think about who you want to get the extra card. You got a Leyline Shift, deal yourself damage, discard the top card of each deck, and put the card of attraction into play. Orphic Repository, which is a equipment that at the end of your turn, put the top card of your trash under it, or move all cards under it to your hand. It lets you destroy all cards under it and deal damage based on that. Terminarch's Casing, reduce damage dealt from my Lifeline by 1. At the end of your turn, you can regain 1 hit point or deal 1 damage to a target. And Unleash Energy. Yeah, we did see this one. Deal yourself and each non-hero target 2 damage. You can either draw a card or play a card. Alright, that's what you got. And the Sentinels have Polygonous Form, Second Chance, 2 unique capabilities. Great start. Idealist has Focusing Chair, Hedgehogs, Strange Superego, and Vivid Thoughts. Dr. Medico has Flare Up, Positive Prognosis, Prescription Strength, and Preventative Care. Alright, we start with Apostate playing Condemnation, of course. And a Fiendish Pugilist that will do some damage and shield Apostate. Lifeline is taking the brunt of it at the start. Has the highest hit points. Alright, not too bad. We didn't get any of their relics. So I'm going to grab some signature moves here. We'll get the Durasteel Chains. And let's grab Hippocratic Oath as well. And then I'll play Polygonous Form. Oh man, Team Communication. Well, I'm going to play that. Watch Sentinel Tactics come up here. Nope. But Polygonous Form. Alright, we don't have many threats out there right now. I mean, Apostate can do some wide damage, so I think I'm going to just start with some damage, and we'll see how we go. Because this Pugilist is going to be annoying. And we have a couple targets to heal. Alright, I think Vivid Thoughts is pretty good to try to get steamrolling right away. I don't like to play Focusing Chara and Strange Superego immediately. I like to have some concepts going first, so let's see what we get. And we got Flying Stabby Knives. We got Fragments and Concepts. Perfect. So we can... Yeah, this is all really good. So we'll go with Sound Beating. We can take it to Pugilist. Easy peasy. Better Punching is irreducible. We'll start working on Condemnation. And then we can use Stabby Knives to clear at the Pugilist. Then you don't need to worry about doing Unleash Energy unless you want to hit Apostate. And I could use my power to only get one card under the Idealist, so I think I'm going to skip that. Ooh, Karate Robot. Excellent. Alright, let's see what Medico has. Don't really need a lot of healing at the moment, actually, so... yeah, I'll go with Preventative Care. Get another option. Help Lifeline out with that, so you have the next damage prevented to you. Sure, why not give a doctor's orders? To Lifeline. Chat, who would you like to draw a card? Who? Draw card. You drew Extract Power, or drew Cosmic Immolation. And the chat says Medico should draw a card, so done. Alright, I'm gonna have to get on the chat here a little more. And let's give an extra heal boost, probably to Lifeline as well, because he's the only one who's notably damaged. So. Alright. Play a card. And you also have Cosmic Immolation now, so play a card is beach card in Spanish. Two votes, 3 votes for the casing. All right, Terminarch's casing it is. And who draw? I'll use the power. Lifeline draws a Nordidian Self-Axe. Oh, Brian Lowell would like to know what Cosmic Immolation does. Good question. It's an ongoing. Increased damage dealt by Lifeline by 2. Increased damage dealt to Lifeline by non-hero targets by 2. At the start of your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do not, you may draw a card. And Nordidian Self-Axe is an equipment relic. A power to deal 1 target 2 melee damage and 1 fire damage. If it destroys a target, Lifeline deals each villain target 1 infernal damage. And we want Idealist to draw a card, so sure. She draws Conceptualize. And then Lifeline draws another Leyline Shift. Actually, I don't... Yeah, you already hit 1, so now you have 2. And HP or damage to what? From your Terminarch's casing. Everyone wants hit points. All right, you get 3 hit points because of Medico's power. And here comes Groom. Groom is going to punch Lifeline. But the damage is blocked by Medico, because Medico is very helpful. And then Apostate plays Profane Summons. Here come the relics. The Orb of Delirium redirects damage to other relics. Tome of the Unknowable. Whenever a player draws a hero card, play the top card of the villain deck. That's annoying, especially with the orb. And the Gauntlet of Perdition. That one is not a big deal. So we need Guise again with Extreme, but we don't have him. And Lifeline is taking a little damage. That's right, no Runes of Malediction. Not yet. And we should have some area damage that we can help to destroy the orb. So I've got Positive Energy or Dark Delusions. So yeah, Dark Delusions I think is going to be good because Writhe deals everything 2, and then Idealist deals 3, which is going to help a lot. So let's go with Dark Delusions. And the order doesn't matter here because it's all except the Apostate is going to get redirected to the orb. And then actually, yeah, I can finish off the orb, which is probably a good idea. So. Do 2 damage here, and then the Idealist should be able to finish off, take out the book. And I'm not going to draw a card because the Tome will play bad things. We can give hit points out though. Brian the Wolf Hunt, never give up, never surrender. There's always a way. can always hit Apostate until he destroys his own relics. Keep that in mind. Alright, so Hedgehogs is going to help make this happen. So let's play Hedgehogs. And actually, I think I'm gonna keep playing Stabby Knives around for now. So I'll hit that, and I may as well hit the Gauntlet. And let's use Flying Stabby Knives. And take care of the Tome. Condemnation was not in the trash. Weird. We'll hit Apostate. And we can chip down that Gauntlet. Alright. I do like experimental medicine. I don't really have anything to go with it yet, but let's start with that. And you have it. Experimental medicine, if you didn't know, increases HP recovery caused by your card's powers by 1, which is the main effect. It also makes his damage irreducible and cannot be increased, and it costs him 2 toxic damage at the start of his turn to use it. Let's give the HP boost to Lifeline again. And oh yeah, immunization. That is a nice card to have as well. That is a lifesaver, literally, against Oblivion. I can tell you that. Alright, Lifeline, play a card. We have 3 votes for Unleash Energy. And then you should also vote what your next card's going to be, though you get to draw a card first, so. Or you can draw a card or play a card, so. Draw or play. If so, what? So the Gauntlet gets destroyed. Two votes for play Axe. 3 votes for play Axe. That's happening. Use power. Axe or base power. And if it's Axe, what's the target? 1 vote for axing Apostate. I'd like to axe you a question, Apostate. Another axing Apostate a question. That's 3 damage to Apostate. And draw a card. HP or damage. You drew the Matter Manipulator. Ongoing, the first time you would draw a card each turn, you may use a power instead. Might be selfish of me, but I like to ask you a question. I like that. 1 vote for damaging Apostate. 2 votes for damaging Apostate. Well, you can't damage Condemnation. It has damage reduction. So we'll hit Apostate. And the Enclave plays Frezat, and that's going to go after likely one of the Sentinels. Groom continues to go after Lifeline. And the Idealist takes the first damage on the Sentinels. Apostate decides to get an Imp Pilferer I'm totally fine with that. And I usually like to keep Dr. Medico from taking damage because he's not as good at healing himself. And destroy a card. Yeah, I'm happy to destroy Flying Stabby Knives. I have another concept I can play. Alright, for the Sentinels, the Impilfer is probably going to die to like splash damage. So I'm not super worried about that. Yeah, I could get Idealist healed up a little bit. Or I could punch the sword really hard, which I think is probably what I'd rather do. So, Coordinated Assault from Mainstay, who has a damage boost. Punching the sword really hard. Today on Handelabra Live. And I think I'm going to block. I feel like it's the environment and Apostate are due to do some area damage and hurt us a bunch, so. Alright, let's gain some hit points. Go with the Idealist. Yeah, Lifeline gets a bonus heal. And Medico heals Medico. Yeah, in the chat, people are talking about how Lifeline is a great hero from Oblivion, and I agree. He is really good. So, I could conceptualize that. I could get a new concept to conceptualize, which I usually like to do rather than just playing one, so may as well do that. And we can get another Stabby Knives, I think, because then I can hit more things. Hey Chad, are you planning to destroy the Impilfer with your Nordic Sulf Axe? If so, I won't worry about hitting it. They are. Okay. Then I will hit Condemnation with this other damage. They're thinking about it. Well, I'm going to leave it there, and if you leave the imp alive, it's going to destroy one of your cards. So how about that? All right. Still don't actually have damage across the board here yet, which is interesting. Not too worried about a lot of damage right now. Maybe I'll just draw more cards. Let's heal the Idealist back up. Get her nice and comfortable and full. And I'm gonna have Medico's own healing get increased. The Harpy is pretty complicated. She can do all sorts of crazy things. Give her an Oblivion Shard and start flipping tokens when she's set up. And Oblivion falls down. Alright, Lifeline, play a card! Oh my goodness! Play a card! Matter Manipulator was the vote. First vote, second vote, matter. All right. Use a power. Axe the Imp, I believe, was what was discussed, but we'll make sure. Oh, I see. Extract power, because the first time you draw a card each turn, you can use a power instead. Okay. Then, who draws while I'm doing that? Alright, we're axing the Imp. And that lets 1 damage go to everything. Pretty much just Apostate. And Medico draws a card. Hey, Universal Donor. That's nice. And you draw a row. And would you like to regain a hit point or deal damage? One vote for HP. Oh, it's tied. The swing vote is take Walker to damage Apostate. Damage in Jeremy's name. It has been done. The Enclave plays Erded. And Lifeline gets hit by Groom. The Idealist is saved by Medico. And Lifeline is hit by Erded, adding insult to injury. But that casing is doing great. Erded is using his axe against Lifeline. And we have an apocalypse. At the start of the environment turn, destroy everything. I am not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if we have a way to deal with that. Let's see what happens after Apostate finishes punching everything. So the Sentinels can't take an ongoing card. Yeah, so Apocalypse says, at the start of the environment turn, destroy all cards in play other than this card, character cards, and relics. Then destroy this card. The Idealist could have gotten her ongoing destroying thing, but I went for Flying Stabbing Knives instead. So that's not possible. Dr. Medico does not have ongoing destruction. He can help other people draw cards. And Lifeline does have ongoing destruction, so we can try. But we should probably plan for our stuff to get destroyed at the environment turn. Just keep that in mind. So that means I'm not going to use unique capabilities because it's very likely that things are going to get blown up here. So, yeah, let's go with Horrifying Dichotomy. So, this is Medico going to deal damage, but his damage is going to be prevented. So I'm going to target another Sentinel to get a Nemesis boost. And I'm going to give this one to Idealist. And we can do 3 damage to Apostate. We can probably do 2 damage somewhere to Condemnation. Won't waste the damage there. And yeah, I think block is going to be probably important. Again, so yeah, block. Hey, Sentinel Tactics. Well, we'll be set up again next turn. Give this to Lifeline and Medico. To our Fizzband, yep. Getting that Nemesis bonus for Hippocratic Oath is a little handy. Or if anything else that gives like a damage boost. Like if you could target Mr. Fixer with his Bloody Knuckles or something. Alright. So interesting. Apocalypse is going to destroy all the cards underneath the Idealist as well, so there's no point to like trying to save stuff under there. So I'm just gonna hit stuff, really. I guess I could use board now to get it back in my hand, but that's fine. We have Cardi Robot. We'll take out Condemnation. It's like Jeremy is here. That's right. It's damage time. We have nothing else. We're gonna lose everything. We may as well go for it. I mean, we're gonna lose Experimental Medicine, so it's whether the 2 damage now is gonna be worth whatever I do just on my turn. So I don't think it probably is. But we want to draw cards, so I can Preventative Care. That lets me draw in play, so I'll Preventative Care on Lifeline again. Get a Second Opinion, that's nice. And yeah, Positive Prognosis is the one that lets everyone draw, which may let us get an Ongoing Destruction. Nope. Nope. Yeah, you can draw an extra card if you use a power now, so I assume yes, matter? Question mark? And who draw? Probably Lifeline. Extract himself. Yes, that's what I would do. He is the one who can destroy ongoing cards more reliably. We didn't get it, but there's still a chance. And yes, a little bit of healing. Let's give a damage or a heal boost over to Lifeline as well. Alright, so Lifeline picked up another Matter Manipulator and Repair Leyline. Play a card. Leyline Shift is a chance to get Ongoing Destruction. And that's about it. So it's up to you. Leyline Shift, Leyline Shift. Yes, that's the one you really want. Alright, we're doing that. Leyline Shift. No damage. Let's discard all the cards. Alright, we've got Cryptic Alignment, which is an ongoing that's going to get blown up right away. Dark Delusions from the Sentinels. From the Brink, which is going to get blown up right away. All the Terminarch, which is going to get blown up right away. Relic Spirit, which will get blown up right away and put relics into play, which is probably a bad idea. Sound Beating, which will do some damage. Choose a play one. It's up to Lifeline. This is Lifeline's choice. 1 vote for Dark Delusions. Which is probably the most damage, I think, so... yeah. I also vote for... I get a vote here. Maybe. Dark Delusions is the most damage, so... it's the only card that really... I mean, Sound Beating would do damage also. But not as much. Alright, use power. Extract first. Axe the Apostate, Medico draw. What Takewalker said. Alright, extract to Axe Apostate, and then tell me who you want to draw the extra card. Medico, draw the card. Alright. And Apocalypse is actually going to go off, which is, I find, fairly rare, because usually you can destroy an ongoing card. But not this time. HP or damage. Hit points. Alright, here goes the Apocalypse. I don't believe the order of these matters, so I'm just going to choose form. There's no effects that care about the top of the trash and stuff, except for a Lifeline's actual card that replaces the top card of your trash anyways. Oh, Frazat plays the top card of the environment, so that matters, but if it did matter, we could rewind. It didn't matter. And here we have Sazream, the last Fleck Up. Hitting OG Dr. Medico. Alright, Apostate plays good old Periaptive Woe, but on its own, that card is not too bad. When it's combined with some of the other horrible cards. Alright, back to square one, except for the Nordidian Sulph Axe, which is a relic, so it survives. Let's go ahead with unique capabilities. We only get from our deck, so we just have Aura Vision, which is the booby prize. Let's go with Sentinel Tactics. And so I can deal damage. Not to the Periapt because it has -2, but I can hit Apostate. And let's block. Erdid has been a big help in this game, except for hitting us. But given the axe is pretty good. Alright. Idealist. I think we're just gonna get the karate robot and hit Apostate with it. 1 and 1. It's a start. A restart. Alright, Medico wants to get going again. Let's see, anything besides experimental medicine? I'm just thinking if there's something we can do to get rid of periaptive woe faster, but I think, yeah, it's just going to be experimental medicine first. And give a healing boost, probably over to Lifeline again, who's usually at the top and getting hit a bunch. Alright, Lifeline, play a card. If you don't remember what you have, it's Cosmic Immolation, Harrow, Haunting Memories, Leyline Shift, Matter Manipulator, Orphic Repository, Repair Leyline. 1 vote for Haunting Memories. If you vote for Haunting Memories, you should also list what cards you want to get back. There's the Casing, Matter Manipulator, Leyline Shift, Cryptic Alignment, and Unleash Energy. I'll vote for Matter Manipulator. 2 votes for Matter Manipulator. 3 votes for Matter Manipulator. Alright, use a power. Takewalker isn't mad. Presumably extract first, then axe, but we'll see. Extract, axe, Medico, draw. Alright, and we'll hit Apostate by default unless you tell me otherwise, basically. Because you know me, I don't worry about minions. Another copy of Cosmic Immolation shows up. And that is not limited, so it is fun to have more than one of those. Frentat comes out. Weird head. Green going after the Idealist. Lifeline can take some damage with Medico healing him. So. And Apostate's taken one of these, so that's good. Alright, Apostate plays a Relic Spirit that we have to watch out for. We don't want that to go off. And he can punch poor Idealist. Alright, someone can draw a card. Medico has tons of cards. Everyone has lots of cards, actually. You never know, the Sentinels could get something else exciting. Start this game over, but with Haka too. Maybe next time. Yeah, Coordinated Assault is pretty good, because that would be 5 damage. Periapt has -2, so it's not quite enough. Blackout could be good, but it would damage the Relic Spirit, which we don't super want. So yeah, Coordinated Assault. Let's get rid of that Periapt. And I don't think who deals the damage matters at this moment. And I won't be able to break through the rest of the damage reduction though, so. Someone will need to do 3 damage to get that last 1 point. All right. So I think I'm going to go with focusing Tiara here to start getting an engine going. The Idealist. Just now that we have stuff in our trash, we can start putting it underneath concepts. I do want Dr. Medico to deal damage. That's why I played the card. Alright. I have so many good options. Chat mentioned I could use Flare Up to destroy the Preempt of Woe, but so could Lifeline. Use Harrow or Cosmic Immolation to take out the Periapt, so I think that's more Lifeline's job than Medico's job. I'm gonna go with Life Force and Will here, I think. Deal myself 2 energy damage. Every character card other than Dr. Medico may either regain 2 hit points or use a power, which is super great because it works on every member of the Sentinels. And I guess the order can matter, sort of, not really. The order doesn't super matter. While I'm doing my powers, Lifeline, decide what power you want to use. I will give you the heals. Let's reveal the bottom card of Apostate's deck. Remorseless Provocation. Yeah, that can go in the trash. Alright. Suggesting Extract, Axe, Medico, Draw. Sure. And we still have a couple more powers. Oh right, Writhe already used his power, so, well, whatever, he's at full health. Doesn't matter. Idealist could use Karate Robot and then put another one on her, so yeah, let's do that. You think Apostate's gonna get 2 more rounds? I think you are pessimistic. Let's give an HP boost to Idealist. Alright, Lifeline. Play a card. You have lots of options. 3 for Cosmic Immolation. Okay. Use a power. Probably the same thing as before, but we will see. I guess it's going to be axing the Periapt, probably. Extract, axe the Periapt, Medico, draw. Yep, okay. Pretty good combo. Physics wizard suggests to axe the environment target. Well, this is happening. It's okay. Friend is fine. Apostate has 11 health. Unless he pulls some rabbits out of his hat. He is not long for this planet. Blugo could have saved Apostate if we had dealt him more damage, but he won't be going to. He'll be going to the Relic Spirit, I think. Damage is happening. Extra damage to Lifeline. And the Relic Spirit is safe, because Blugo is protecting it. Good job, Blugo. Here's some area damage from Apostate. That's going to hurt a little bit. But with 2 blocks, it's not too bad for the Sentinels. Satan's toe fungus Guise is always causing trouble with us. He's up in our grill at all times. So, and this is pounding Lifeline. You get to see the damaged artwork form for Lifeline. He's dinged up a little bit. All right. Select a player to draw a card. Sure, the Sentinels. If I wanted to do the most damage, I could use Blackout against Lifeline, but you might not like that. Takewalker says to do it. All right. Writhe is going to deal damage to Lifeline. It isn't any more damage than just hitting Apostate with it, so. As much as that's fun, we'll just hit Apostate with it. It would do more damage to other things. Hey, wait. Oh, I picked the wrong one. It's not gonna matter. We're gonna kill Apostate here anyways. It would hit all the environments for 4 damage, it's true. Oh wait, no, I got to use the other thing first. It did work, so I just got to use my Sentinel tactics first. You may not get a turn. That is definitely possible. Or maybe I will just not kill him. You know, that's possible. Maybe I'll just use Board Now. And hit him a little bit. and then maybe Dr. Medico will just heal everyone instead of doing damage. Or heal himself. Let's heal himself. Alright. Lifeline. It's all you. Play a card. Immolation number 2. Let's not destroy Cosmic Immolation. We want to get another damage boost and axe him like a jerk. Deal. I mean, you could axe Blugo, and then that would also kill Apostate. But whatever way, it works. Nicely done. Twitch plays Lifeline. Apostate put up a good fight, but he could not withstand the cosmically immolating Self-Axe. Killing Blugo to kill Apostate would be mean, yes. So we didn't do that. Blugo is safe for now. I'm sure everything works out fine for Blugo in the end, right? It's okay. We could have killed Frentat. It's true. Alright, well, it is getting to about the time, the end of the stream. Thanks for watching Satan's Toe Fungus. Enjoy your dinner. That's gonna about do it for this stream against Apostate. I'll go and we can listen to Apostate's music because it's pretty cool. Even though we beat him, you know. Yeah, it's very dramatic. Cool. So yeah, this has been Handelabra Live with myself, John. I am the lead developer at Handelabra Games and MigrantP on Twitter and everywhere. If you want to hit me up there. Yeah, we do Handelabra Live every week on Wednesday evenings at 7 Eastern, and we have tons of other streams. If you check out the Sentinels Season 2 Kickstarter, we have an update with all of the upcoming Oblivion preview schedule coming up off the top of my head. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, Jennifer is one of our developers, is going to be doing a dev stream where you can see her taking the artwork straight from what we get from Adam and getting it into the game. So a little bit like what you saw with the Eon's End thing, but with Sentinels, we haven't actually shown that part of the process quite before. So you can see La Commodora coming into the game. So definitely tune in for that, or catch it later on Twitch or YouTube next week. Yeah, we also have Dolphin's Dive coming up on Friday. We have Tales from the Archive on Sundays. And the first, or the next preview is going to be on deck on Monday at 7 Eastern. And with Pirate Savvy and Dover, they are going to be showing La Commodora. So make sure to tune in for that and all the other streams coming up, and Oblivion is coming, so be sure to watch. Yeah, that's gonna about do it for tonight. Thanks for tuning into this solo show. Jeremy will be back next week, and we'll be doing another environment preview, so we will see you around the internets. Have a good night.